Let me give you a breakdown of what's going to happen Tuesday, October 22, 2024 in Parliament. Now, in the last 1 week, a lot has happened. First, from what a former minority leader, that's Haruna Idrisu, actually mentioned at a campaign event somewhere up north, where he mentioned that the minority in Parliament was going to move a motion to get some 4 seats in Parliament declared as vacant seats. Now, this was based on Article 97 G and H of the Constitution, where the Constitution states that any member of Parliament who comes to Parliament on the ticket of a party and then decides to maybe cross carpet, then your seat becomes vacant. And so what Haruna Idrisu wanted to do alongside the minority in Parliament was to ask the Speaker of Parliament, Speaker Bagbin, to declare those seats vacant. Now on Tuesday last week, that was around when Parliament resumed, the MPs actually led by the minority leader actually got the Speaker of Parliament to hear their motion. Now the Speaker said, based on everything he had heard, he wanted some time to be able to give his judgment. But the Speaker actually gave a hint of what was to be expected when he said, you do unto others what you expect to be done to you. And this was based on a precedent, because in 2020, the New Patriotic Party had written to the Speaker of Parliament at the time, Professor Aaron Mike Okwe, to ask for the Fomena seat to be declared vacant, because the MP at the time, Andrew Amakwe Siama, had decided not to run on the ticket of the MPP for that election. He went independent, which he eventually won. And so that's played out, and that seat was declared vacant. So there was a precedent. So when Bagbin on Tuesday mentioned that he needed some time, and with that biblical reference there, it seemed to have given people an indication of what he actually was going to do. Now, 2 days after, Thursday, October 17, 2024, Bagbin comes and gives his ruling. The long and short was that he actually declared those 4 seats vacant. 1 seat from the NDC side, 2 seats from the NPP side, and 1 independent seat. In total, 4. In inference, the minority, which is the NDC side, became the majority because they had 1 seat more, 136 more seats than the NPP, which had 135. This caused a great ruckus in Parliament. The majority leader, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, did not want to have any of it, but the Speaker shut him up. Then they declared a walkout. They walked out of Parliament and said, we're not going to partake in any proceedings until that case is heard at the Supreme Court. The following day, which is Friday, October 18, the majority got the Supreme Court to call a 5-member panel to hear this case, led by Chief Justice herself, Gertrude Torkonu. Now, after everything, the Supreme Court declared a stay of execution of the ruling of the Speaker of Parliament. It meant that whatever decision had been taken less than 24 hours earlier should be held until the determination of the matter in court. Now, the weekend went on with the majority, minority, vis-a-vis all the both sides, that's the NDC, the NPP sides, claiming who is majority. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday, and we expect a major showdown. Whether the NDC MPs will be sitting on the right side of the Speaker of Parliament, which is for the majority in Parliament, or not, that's to be expected. Already a number of members of Parliament from the NDC have stated that they are not going to back down. Their statement is they take orders from the Speaker of Parliament and not from the Supreme Court. Thank you for joining us for this brief.